If you like Visual Kei and you haven't watched BugLug's Regag or Wagamama, oh god, it literally gives me goosebumps. It's so good. It's dead. The best collab the world has ever seen. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. I am ready to go to Shinjuku for BugLug's Happy Birthday Kill You tour final. I am so excited, like to the point where I'm like jittery and nervous, because Happy Birthday Kill You is probably my favorite BugLug album, and the fact that they're retouring it makes me really excited and so glad that they're retouring it while I'm here. Even on the Regag tour I was quite jealous because I really like Gag, and I was so surprised that they're retouring their first album, but the fact that they're retouring Happy Birthday Kill You is so exciting. I bought this dress especially because like the imagery for the tour of Happy Birthday Kill You is like a birthday cake, so I was like, oh, this is beautiful, this is a perfect dress. It's from Hysteric Glamour as well. Very cool. I'm glad I managed to find that in Closet Child. I'm going to go to the goods pre-sale, which starts in about an hour or so. I'm really excited. I've loved BugLug for so long, and they're just one of those bands that I think are so integral to Visual Kei. If you haven't listened to them, please do, because I feel like they are truly the backbone of VK, like one of the bands that make it their personal mission to support and uplift other bands and collaborate and have all these events where they support each other, support their kohai, and also support their senpai by collaborating and playing with their senpai. So yeah, I think they're truly like one of the main like powerhouses of modern Visual Kei. I think they're so amazing, and they've been through a whole load of things, so I'm so excited to see them again. Let's go Shinjuku. Gang. I'm shaking. That was insane. Okay, I was 8th in line. There was 8 people in front of me and maybe like 100 people behind me. And as I was buying this shirt, they put a sold out sticker on the side. This shirt sold out within minutes. Also, where is he? This lovely Tsubame had a lucky sticker on it, so if you get that sticker you get this for free. So I got a lovely little postcard, which I love so much. Oh my god. And right, someone else sold out. One of these sold out. I think it was Kazuki? It must have been, yeah, I think it was Kazuki. Kazuki sold out. Shirt sold out. As I was in line, if I got into the line 1 minute later, I would not have this shirt. Going to pre-sale is good. Anyway, I got a towel. I don't have any BugLug towels, so I'm really happy. And I got the rubber band, which I'm sure is also going to sell out. And then I pulled for 5 cheki, but they did not contain Issei, so I asked for 1 more, and I managed to get Issei. Oh, I asked for 2 more. Why do they need to reserve this entire space? What goes on? What is so important about this? let me just say, I have the DVD of the original Strawberry Shortcake Happy Birthday Kill You tour final, and today was like 1,000 times better than what that DVD even made it seem like. This tour final was insane. First of all, I don't know how this happened, like this is extremely lucky, but my number was like 322, but I ended up 4th row because there was still space like at the front, and I just asked if it was okay if I stood next to this girl at the end of her row, and she said it was fine. So I got to go so close, and the energy at the front was just so incredible. Everyone like moshing and headbanging and doing footy. It was like, I know BugLug's discography well enough that I could keep up with like all of the footy really easily. Ironically, the only song that I really practiced was Hone, and they didn't play that song, which is quite funny. The members didn't move around much, but luckily I love Tsubame and I love you, so it's really cool being on their side to be able to watch you playing. Like I could see everyone really clearly, I could see everyone's whole outfit, and I could see Issei like so clearly and so perfectly, and I did members call for him even though it was a bit awkward because everyone around me was like Yu-Gia, so it was a bit awkward, but he didn't come over that much, which I'm so sad about, but it was fine. It was a good view. It was a good view from where I was anyway. Issei is like the man that he is. I feel like he feels everything so intensely. The way that he like puts his whole body into songs, it just like, my jaw was just on the floor and I could not believe, I was gagged. I was aghast at his performance. I thought they would play like a whole album of Happy Birthday Kill You, but they did not. Apart from that, the songs that were on the set list were Chef's Kiss. They played Karakuririku, which is one of my favorite songs, and it's such a wild time performed live. It's so exciting. It's such a roller coaster because it's such an intense song, and I don't know, it's just so much fun. It was really fun doing like the little dance from the PV because this is the first time I've ever heard it live, so it's very special to me. Yeah, we got a lot of their kind of like circusy songs. It was really cool. And during Akuma Warau, I've never seen a man, I've never seen, I couldn't breathe. I was like, who is this? Who is this? Who is this person? Something, I've never heard Issei sing with a falsetto like that. It just kept going, like he just kept it up the entire time, and it did not sound like Issei at all, and I was like trying to hold back tears because I was so emotional. This live in particular, I feel like was such a showcase of Issei's like vocal range. Like his vocal range is crazy, and this live really showed me how huge his range is, and especially when he just sings like a cappella for a few moments and everything is quiet and then they put the spotlight on him. Masterful. I was in shock, and I feel like he just completely exhausts himself every live, he must, because of how many emotions he forces through his body to sing. You can just feel every line is so charged and so heavy, and at the very end of the live he was grasping onto the mic stand like this with his head down here, and he just stayed there so still for ages while Tsubame and Yusuke were waving and saying goodbye. He was just like dead, gone, and then he went to sit and drink water for a bit. Time Machine was horrible. I really hated that actually. I really wish they'd left, I wish they'd left that one out actually. That was awful. That was a very awful time. I had to like close my eyes for a bit because of how much I was crying, and because I just didn't want to even look at the stage anymore because I was like, I'm very overwhelmed. It was so brutal in fact, that I just could not stop weeping. Probably looked insane next to everyone else being very normal, and even Homesick made me really sad. And it's such a pretty song, and it's really like sentimental and like natsukashi vibe, and I just felt really like hearing Issei singing it. He starts off kind of singing it in a very like childish voice, like really high and cute, gentle little voice, and I really like that. And then he kind of breaks into his like deeper voice and growls, and it's like wow, wow. It's like the storytelling within just this vocal style, so chef's kiss. And then the last song before encore was Magical Moment, Magikaru Moment, and the gal next to me like went to grab my hand so we could do the little swaying and jumping together, and I was like, thank you so much. During the encore they announced a whole load of stuff. They announced Bug Panic Tour, it's also their 50th anniversary, and they also announced a new single coming out this year, a whole Honto no Miryoku Taiban tour at Shibuya Rex again. BugLug are so integral to the visual kei scene, and I adore the way that they uplift other bands. Just a perfect like senpai to have as a young like VK group, and I just love them. I just love them so much. And Issei to me is just such an incredible person who I can talk about forever, because I just love his conviction and his determination, and I feel like his worldview is really cool. After they came back for the encore, Issei like pulled a like raffle to decide which song to do. I guess they were doing that maybe every tour date, I don't know. Maybe like fans could write in like what song they wanted like to do at the end. I don't know where these raffles came from, but anyway, he before pulling the tickets out he was like, what song do you guys want? What song would you guys want? I bet it's Girochin, right? It's probably Girochin, isn't it? That's what you guys would want the best. Well, we'll see. And then he opened it and he's like, oh, no way, it's actually Girochin. So he got Girochin was one of them, and the other one was Heisei Outsiders, and he was like, okay, everyone who wants Girochin, scream, like say yes you want Girochin now. And then he was like, everyone who wants Heisei Outsiders, say it now. I wanted Girochin personally. And then he was like, oh, like dochi demo iyo. Okay, let's just do both then. So I don't know if they plan to do both or not, but yeah, they were like, oh, let's do both. And then Yusuke was like, wait, I can't find Heisei Outsiders. After Issei made everyone like clear the pit, like make a pit, he was like, wait, I can't find the sheet music or something for Heisei Outsiders, so we had to pause for like 1 minute and riff for a sec, and then it was like, okay, it's fine, let's go. So we did Heisei Outsiders, then we did Girochin, and then the last songs, I can't remember, let me show you. Asobi. They also played Saru. Thank you so much. My life's purpose is to go to BugLug and see Saru performed live and do the monkey dance. They did Jugemu last. Just a perfect set. It was great. I really enjoyed it personally. One of the best lives of the year. That was more fun than I even expected it to be, and I already expected it to be fun, so I'm exhausted, but my heart is like racing because I'm so excited after that. It was so much fun. I prefer like smaller venues, but this venue, Zepp Shinjuku, is so sick. It must be like new because it's like underneath Kabukicho Tower. The whole like building, it's so deep underground, and like the whole stairs are like this red color with like these lights going all the way down, and it's so cool. And the bar, it feels very like swanky and cool, and it's really nice. Like it's such a nice venue, and there's a lot of space, and they have like the little barriers so you can like oritatami over there. All the BugLug, yeah, are so sweet and really cool, and a lot of different kinds of people. They have this like energy that they build up between the audience and them. I think that's why their lives get so hot and crazy, because they are so kind of immersive and interactive in that way, and their songs are really catchy. They have so many like good hooks. It's unbelievable. Oh my god, I almost forgot to say, I was so hoping they would play Kon no Megami wa Saru kedo warae, and they did, so thank you, my favorite song about gambling or whatever. I was waiting for that moment. Issei, you're too good to be true, and I can't take my eyes off you. I love you so much. I'm gonna go. I need to sleep and take a shower. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, and please check out BugLug. And I'm gonna do some oshikatsu for them properly tomorrow. So yeah. Good night, good night, good night. I'm just about to head out into Harajuku to go to this other cafe that I wanted to go to do oshikatsu. I'm wearing the same outfit I was wearing yesterday, but without the tall shirt on top, because my plan from the start was to just change into the tall shirt yesterday. So today I'm just wearing the outfit as it was before I changed into the tall shirt. Wearing a headdress from La Fairy. I like it because it's kind of dainty and small. These earrings that I bought in Shinjuku Alta. This ring that I bought in like a handmade market in Sunshine City. This ring I bought in London in another handmade market as well.
And all the babies born from that type of maternity are illegal. And they don't have the card. This boy gets amazing keyboardist. He used to teach movement class in uni because look at how he moves. Yeah, that's crazy.